Chapter 2: Land, Labor, and Liberation. Why land ownership still means freedom. Picture this. Saturday morning, corner stores open, the air smells like fried food and car exhaust, and behind the row of apartments, there's a stretch of fenced-off grass that no one touches. One summer, a group of neighbors cut the fence, cleared the trash, and turned the lot into 20 raised beds. By autumn, kids were selling collard greens in paper bags to raise money for school supplies. That's what liberation looks like in real time. Just marching in the streets, but claiming ground and feeding people. What did Carver see? When Carver arrived at Tuskegee in 1896, South was still bleeding from slavery's legacy. Most black farmers didn't own the land they worked, they rented it. Aimed with cotton and sweat. Cotton drained the soil, and debt drained the soul. Carver looked around and said, if the soil dies, people will die with it. He knew ownership was more than paperwork. It was dignity. Taught that when a family controlled its own patch of earth, it could plant food first, cotton last. It could feed itself before feeding the market. That small shift, ownership before obligation, was revolutionary. Owning versus renting life. Ask yourself, where in my life am I still renting instead of owning? Maybe it's your time, your talent, or even your neighborhood. Liberation begins the moment you decide to invest, not just survive. Land as liberation. For generations, freedom was spelled L-A-N-D. Yes, like people dreamed of 40 acres and a mule because they knew that without land, freedom was paper thin. Carver's mission was to make that dream real through protest alone, but through productivity. He showed that working the soil wisely could out-earn exploitation. He once told a group of students, no race can prosper till it learns that there is as much dignity in tilling a field as in writing a poem. In his eyes, land work wasn't low work, it was life work. Imagining labor. Think about the word work. Does it feel heavy or holy? Carver's life invites us to see labor, physical, mental, creative, as sacred. When your work restores life to soil, family, or community, no longer toil, it's liberation in motion. The modern parallel. Fast forward a century. Many urban neighborhoods are food deserts because of concrete, no grocery store, no gardens. That's not an accident. It's a continuation of land laws. The same answer Carver offered then still works now. Connect with the soil. Today, that might look like a community garden, co-op farm, pooling resource to buy a few rural acres together. Across the country, land trusts and urban farms are rewriting the story. And this invested spaces into living classrooms. Each plot is a declaration. We are still here, and we still owe something no one can repossess. Our creativity. In your ground. Just where could freedom grow near me? It might be the median by your apartment, a school courtyard, or even a balcony box. Ownership starts with stewardship. For whatever ground you can reach. Ethical pathways to land power. This teaching always ended with action. Here are simple steps to start reclaiming land power today. 1. Learn the landscape. Check local programs that lease vacant lots for gardens or offer microgrants for urban farming. 2. 5 families sharing a small plot can do more than one family dreaming alone. 3. Document everything. Keep records of your work, and harvest. Your paper trail is part of your power. 4. Eat before you sell. Make sure your land feeds your people first. The marketplace comes second. Each step is an act of ownership, not just of soil, but of destiny. The Carver's Challenge. Carver taught farmers who own almost nothing to turn dust into dinner. He proved that freedom isn't a gift, it's a practice. So here's your challenge for this week. Find one patch of ground, literal or figurative, that you can tend. Commit to improving it for the sake of your community, and record what happens. Growth loves witnesses. Closing reflection. From land to legacy. And it's not just real estate, it's relationship. When we work the soil, we work on ourselves. Carver's 360 framework teaches that liberation is circular. Build the land, feed the people, then the community, and protect the land again. That circle begins with you. Because before freedom can flourish, the soil has to live.